Good morning, children. How are you? Children, you have understood the previous videos? Okay. In the last session, we have learned about the air, their properties, how is it used, what is the composition. After that, we have learned about water. Okay, what are the properties of water, how it is used, where do we get water from. All this we have learned, and we have learned one more thing also. What is that? The states of water. How many states of water are there, how they will be changing, and what is the process of water changing from another state is called. We have learned all this in the last session, right? 3 states of water, that is solid state. It is in the when water is in the solid state, we call it as ice. Okay, when it is in the water state, we call it liquid state, we call it as water. And when it is in the gaseous state, means when it is spread out in the gas, we call it as water vapor. These are the 3 states of water which in which a water can exist: melting, evaporation, condensation, and freezing. These are the 4 processes by which water changes from one state to the other. Okay, children. And because of what the water is being changed from one state to the other? Because of the change in temperature. Because if you are changing, because we are changing the temperature, so the water is being changed from one state to the other state. Okay, so let it change. What's there in that? If it change or not, what is there for us? Yes, because of this change in one state to the other, we have a very important need. What is it? See, for what we are saying, the rain is the main source of water, right? Rain is the main source of water. And where do we get rain from? From the clouds. And how are the clouds formed? Yes, this is called as water cycle. See, children, see, this is called as water cycle. This is how the water changes. See, the amount of water on the earth is same, but it is being changed from one form to other, so that we will get rain, and from that we are getting water. If rain is not there, we can't get water. Why so much of water is there in seas and oceans, no? Yes, is there. But can we use it? Can we get water from the sea and drink it? No. As it is salt, we can take it. Right? Right. See here. This is the process by which water changes its state. See, in our kitchen, we are saying that take small 4 or 5 pieces of ice cubes and weigh. The same thing in a large amount, it was taking change in the atmosphere is called a water cycle. And we call it as water cycle. It has also 2 names, that is hydrological cycle or H2O cycle. Water cycle is also known as hydrological cycle or H2O cycle. And how this takes place, we will see. See, children, first, see, there is a lot of water in seas, oceans, rivers and all, right? See, because of the sun's heat, because of the heat of sun, okay, what happens? See, children, when I'm saying when we heat water, the water will be changing into water vapor. In the same way, because of sun's heat, it will not boil. No need of boiling. Because of sun's heat, water will not boil, but it will change into water vapor. Okay, because of sun's heat, the water in the seas, oceans, rivers and all, it is being changed into water vapor. And water vapor, it rises up. So water here, because of the sun's heat, the water is being changed from water to the water vapor. And this process is called evaporation. Okay, because of the sun's heat, the water is being evaporated. What happens to this water vapor? All this water vapor, what happens? It mixes with the dust particles and all in the air. I told that air has dust particles also. So this water vapor mixes with the dust particles and all, it will rise up. What happens after rising up? After rising up, it slowly converts into this all water vapor will be collected, and they form small water drops. Small water drops. Okay, tiny water drops, and they will form clouds. And water vapor, again it is changing as small water drops, tiny water drops. And this process is called condensation. So, the water vapor which has which is in the atmosphere. It combines with the dust particles and all, and it slowly and all these tiny water drops, they combine to form clouds. Okay, water drops along with the dust particles, they will join, they will combine to form clouds. And these clouds will be moving. We know that clouds will be moving, right? When these clouds gets more water vapor and becomes heavy, see all these water drops, small water drops in the clouds, they will see all this when there is more green, where the temperature is very less and where the temperature is cool. What happens? All these small water drops, they join again to form big water drops. And when the drops are very big and the clouds are too heavy that they can't anymore hold water, what happens? It will come down. The water comes down as rain, and this is called precipitation. Okay, children, see, when these small water drops, they combine to form big water drops, and the clouds are they can't hold the water anymore. What they will do? The water in the clouds, it will come down as rain, and this rain is the purest form of water. Okay, children, and this process is called precipitation. Okay, the water, the combination of small tiny drops into big water drops and coming down is called precipitation, and this comes down as rain. Rainwater, what happens when it comes down? Some water will be coming through the rivers, lakes, ponds. The water will be coming back into the oceans, and some water, it will be going down into the earth. And this water, see, in wells and your motors will be there. If you switch on the motor, the water will be water turns, and the water from the ground, it will be taken and stored in the tank, overhead tank, right? And where is that water coming from? See, the rain, the water from the rain, maximum water, it flows back to the seas, oceans and rivers, and some water, it goes under the ground, it goes down to the ground. Okay, and this water we are taking it for, using it for many purposes. Okay, our motors, they will take it out, wells, motors, pipes and all. Okay, children, so here what it is being happened, the water is being changed into water vapor, and then it is changing into small tiny drops of water and forming clouds. And these tiny drops, when they become big, they come down as rain, and again it will be flowing back into the seas, rivers and oceans. Okay, so this is the continuous process which is being happened. Okay, this is the continuous process which is being happened, and this is called as water cycle. If water cycle is not there, what happens? See, here so much of water is there, but we cannot use that water. Yes or no? So we should get back the water as rain, and that is only used for our daily purposes, and for drinking, for animals, plants. See, for example, okay, we will clean this seawater and we will drink. But what about the animals and plants on the hills and mountains? How will they get water? Will we go there and feed them and come back? No. So because of this rain, the plants, animals and all, they will get the water here. So the continuous process is being happened, and this is called as water cycle. Okay, children? So water cycle is also very important, and this is because of the change in the states of water. Here see how many are there? Evaporation is there, condensation is there, precipitation is there. For example, say sometimes in very cold countries you will have snow rains also. So for example, in winter season in America, UK and all, their rains will not happen. Snow rains will happen. Why? See, when the atmosphere, see here, when the rain is coming out, the temperature is of normal, rain will come as liquid state, that is water. For example, the place there is very cold, then what happens? This water comes down as snow. Okay, this water changes into solid again and will come down as snow. Okay, children, and so the places where it is the temperature is very less, there they will have snow rains. Okay children, got it? Okay, this is about an water cycle. Okay children. Okay children, now we can see what is water cycle. See children, already I have explained you what is water cycle. Now we can see in the picture form. Okay, working of water cycle. Now look here children, what is water cycle? See, already I told water cycle is also known as hydrological cycle or H2O cycle. See here children, see here the water in the water bodies is being evaporated due to the sun's heat. See how the water vapor is going up. Here the water is being evaporated and it is going up. Okay, and what happens to this water vapor? This water vapor combines with the dust particles present in the atmosphere and forms tiny water drops. Okay children, the water from the water bodies is being evaporated, and this process is called evaporation. And this water vapor combines with small particles in the air and forms clouds, tiny water drops it forms, and this is called condensation and forms clouds. See, when all these small tiny water drops in the clouds combine to form heavy drops, and when the clouds are unable to hold these water drops, they will come down as rain. This is called precipitation, and this rainwater again flows back into the water bodies, seas, oceans and rivers, and small part of water it goes into the underground, and this water we take it out from the wells and motors. Okay, this is a continuous process, and this is called. Okay children, read the textbook and understand. If you have any doubts, you can ask. Okay children, bye, take care.